Hola, this is Angelica Perez, your iVoice Latina from Nyack, New York. In just a few minutes, I'm going to sit down and have a chat with Jacqueline Hernandez, the Chief Operating Officer of Telemundo Communications Group. I'm very honored and proud to be sitting down with another Latina who is so successful. You made me so proud.
Oh, Angelica, el honor es mío. It's really my pleasure.
What kind of experiences, either experiences, personal or career-wise, do you feel that opened the doors for you to get to where you are today?
Well, it's funny, I always say that having learned Spanish and speaking Spanish at home was a huge thing for me and for my career. So that definitely opened up many doors. My mother has, been such a strong force for me. She always taught me, fuerza, you can do it, and you can get ahead, and just be the best that you could be. So she would push me, but at the same time, she would also encourage me and let me know that I was always going to be the best that I could be and not to think otherwise. When I was growing up, she wanted me to have the American Hispanic dream. Everything she didn't have, she wanted me to have.
There's a lot of political and educational reform discourse. There's a lot of policy-driven conversation. But what do you think that we as Latinos in our community and as parents should be doing on a day-to-day basis to really change what's happening and help our kids get into college and graduate from college?
It is a very big issue and also opportunity for us. And I'll start with Telemundo. We take it very seriously. We have a campaign called El Poder de Saber, the power of knowledge. And we've been doing a lot of studies on the next generation, which we call Generation YLA, Young Latino Americans. And what I'm finding is there is an emergence, especially with young Latinas. We call them MIAs, Modern Independent Achievers, who are looking to have it all.
Yes.
To see a generation of female young Latinas that really, they want to grab for it and go for it. And I think that the more we can see role models, and the more that as role models we reach back and bring someone forward
Absolutely.
with us, I think that is really key. We need to encourage one another and help one another.
How are telenovelas these days reflecting the realities of what is happening in our Latino community?
It's something that I'm very proud of and excited about. What we try to do and have been doing with great success is reflecting the U.S. Hispanic world that we live in. Reflecting complexions, reflecting cultures, reflecting acculturations and assimilations. We will have a novella where the lead female protagonist, she's not just beautiful and there's drama and there's love, but she's a lawyer. And while she's a lawyer, she's studying to do some other degree. And we really try to bring that into it as well.
According to the last census figures, it showed that the population growth from 2000 to 2010, 50% or more of that population growth came from the Latino population in this country.
Yes.
What kind of impact do you think that's going to have, within the next 5-10 years, either politically, socially, or economically for this country right now?
So even though the numbers just came out, the impact has already been seen and has already started. From the last census to this census, we've seen both political and socio impacts of Latinos all across America. We live in a very multi-culti. It is so cool to be Latino. It is our culture, our music, our food. Salsa outsells ketchup. Many Hispanic pop stars, Shakira, Enrique Iglesias, are mainstream hits. A few years ago we saw Beyonce singing in Spanish.
That's right.
So it's out there, and it's only there to stay, and it's been embraced as part of America. 62% of all U.S. Hispanics today are U.S. born. There's a new Hispanic that's now part of the Gen YLA, which is part of America, and it's ever evolving and ever changing.
Well, we only have great things to look forward to as a Latino community in this country, so I can't wait. Well, I really want to thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to meet with us and chat with us and tell us so much about yourself.
again, we're really proud.
I want to thank Jacqueline Hernandez for sitting down to chat with me. It felt like sitting down with an old friend I haven't seen in a long time. This is Angelica Perez, your iVoice Latina, from Nyack, New York.